Hey, this is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, back with another daily vlog. Today, I met up with one of my friends that I have not seen in 9 years. 9 years. Can you take any guess as to how close we live to each other? Ballpark, how long it would take to get from my house to his house? Ballpark. Half an hour. So for 9 years, we've been half an hour away from each other. Half an hour. Pretty sad. um, Such a great guy, and we just haven't connected in that long. And recently we started reconnecting because of his podcast. His podcast is called Silver Screeners, and it's a movie-based podcast. He does lectures on movies all over the place. He does them on Zoom. He does them for many different things. You could actually join his Facebook group, which is Silver Screeners, and follow his podcast. I'm going to put all the links down below. But I went over to help him out with some technical stuff with his podcast, and but really we spent like very minimal time on that. It was more catching up and just having great conversation together. And it's something I've definitely been lacking in my life. I'm not really good at maintaining friendships, relationships. I've never really been very good at that. College was easy. You saw people all the time. And, grade school, high school, again, you see people all the time. But then people go their separate ways, and because of my schedule and my type of work, it does not lend yourself to spending Saturdays at the soccer matches or the baseball games or anything like that, where you tend to meet other parents and tend to get to know other parents. Or before I was doing the overnight thing, I was traveling all the time. So never knew if I was even going to be around. And so I really didn't do very well at maintaining friendships, face-to-face, hanging out with people. A lot of my friends are online. A lot of my friends I've met at events for blogging and for movies and things like that. But very few that I've been able to get together with face to face and hang out with. And it's definitely something that I've missed is getting to just sit down face to face, hang out with a friend, and really just talk about things. And so it was really good to do. We had a great time. We definitely have to get together much sooner than 9 years. I think 9 years ago, I'm like, we should get the kids to together and hang out and stuff like that, and it just never happened. But I think this time we will work on that a lot more. It was encouraging my buddy Frank to put his podcast on YouTube, and I'm going to help him with that if that's a route he chooses to go to. Also, what I was helping him with is with Audacity, so that he can put in some sound clips and some other things, and then layer things together to put his podcast out. It's a great podcast. It's about half hour or so. Most of the episodes are about half hour. He keeps it pretty short. He has a great behind the scenes sort of things for different movies. He's done Raiders of the Lost Ark series. He's done or the Indiana Jones series. He's done the Goonies. This upcoming episode is going to be on summer blockbusters from 1987, 86, 87. Possibly Speed or possibly True Lies. They both came out within a month of each other, so he might even be talking about both. Who knows? But that's going to be Friday's episode. The episodes drop on Fridays, and they're really good. He's working on the sound stuff. I actually brought over some foam, sound dampening foam to make kind of like a shield for his microphone, so that any of the outside noise coming in could kind of be shielded around so that he could talk on the microphone and kind of block that stuff out. I don't know how well that's going to work. It's kind of like a makeshift thing that I kind of thought about. I'm like, oh, we could do this, and so I put it together while I was there, and we'll see how it works. Hopefully it'll work for him. I really hope it does, because what he has is a really unique perspective on things, and he's super knowledgeable and I think very entertaining. One of my very good friends from college, and I hope to see him again very soon. We were discussing possibly doing something around Black Widow, which is actually coming out next week, but I'm going to be away at the Cape, so that's really going to be tough to do, is to see the movie and discuss it on this podcast in a timely fashion. So we might do a whole Marvel thing at some point, but we'll see. We'll see about that because of the different movies that I've gone to see, as far as being on the red carpet for different ones and interviewing a lot of the Avengers. So I think I've interviewed almost all the Avengers except for Iron Man and Hulk and Black Widow. And I was supposed to interview Scarlett Johansson and Mark Ruffalo, but that did not work out that day. They just were pressed for time, and I don't know. But anyway, those stories will come out possibly in a future episode of Silver Screeners, which I hope you listen to, and I hope you subscribe to, and soon you should be able to subscribe to it on YouTube. I'm hoping. Anyway, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. Thanks for watching.